Hi, my name is Constancia Smith, and I will be speaking today on the importance of good email etiquette practices. First, I will begin with defining email etiquette. In order to define email etiquette, we must first define the word etiquette. Etiquette is the code of ethical behavior of individuals in their interactions with others, such as showing common courtesy and respect. Email etiquette, simply put, means exemplifying the same code of ethical behavior in communicating to others, but by means of written electronic communication methods. You may often ask, why is it important to practice good email etiquette? Emails are increasingly becoming the most common communication tool in the workplace. Oftentimes, companies prefer emails over telephone conversations for various reasons, including cost savings and efficiency, which we will discuss later in the presentation. Also, emails are perceived as an extension of face-to-face communication. However, this is not meant to take the place on one-on-one personal interactions. It also represents both the person and/or the company. It can also convey perceptions of one's emotions and tone. Some of the email advantages include it facilitates fast and convenient transfer of information to multiple users in various locations and time zones. It also increases efficiency when needing to communicate 24 hours a day or 365 days a year. It can also reduce the cost, which is a big savings on long distance and mail out. Lastly, it can also reduce paper waste, allowing the message to be read and discarded without the need for a printed copy. It's definitely a big savings on paper as well as environmental friendly. So you can see here why many companies are preferring to use emails as its means of primary communication. Some good email practices include knowing who to include in the to and the CC fields. This is very important. You should only include recipients who you are expecting a response or an action from in the to field, and include only the recipients who need to know about the information in the CC fields. You should also include a brief description of the message on the subject line. This will allow the recipient to know the content of the information prior to opening the email. You should also use proper greetings and salutations. Start your emails with either dear or hello, Mr. and that person's last name. You should also eliminate the use of sarcasm and emoticons. Remember, you are not face-to-face with this person, so it can be taken out of context. You want to respond in a timely manner. Within 24 hours, you should have sent some type of response. Either you're working on the issue or some type of response to that email within 24 hours. You should also proofread emails prior to sending. You want to check for spelling, grammar, and punctuation errors. You never want to compose an email when your emotions are high. Sending an email out of anger can send the wrong information, and it can be misinterpreted as well. So you want to wait until you're calm and regroup and then proceed with composing your email. And you also always want to demonstrate common courtesy and respect. Here are a few things that you don't want to do. First of all, you never want to type in all capitals. This is oftentimes perceived as shouting by the recipient. You also never want to use high priority flags. Actually, you never want to overuse the high priority flags. This can always signal to the recipient that, hey, it may not be as important because this person always sends emails in high priority. So you want to make sure that your emails are truly a high priority so that they are not overlooked or lost in the shuffle. You never want to send or forward emails containing offensive or obscene remarks. Don't copy up as means of coercion. In other words, you do not want to add the person's supervisor or your supervisor or superior on an email if you're not getting the response that you're wanting or response in a timely manner. You don't want to forward chain letters. Oftentimes we are all tempted to forward on those chain letters to 10 more people or 5 more people, but please remember that this can cloud up a lot of your memory space in your inbox, so you don't want to clutter your inbox. So please restrain from forwarding chain letters. Lastly, you do not want to overuse the reply to all. Remember to only reply to the recipients that you're expecting a response to. So if you're just sending a thank you or thanks, only send it to the recipient, but not to the reply all, because that is seen as just added garbage emails and unnecessary emails to a lot of the recipients. Here are a few things to remember. Remember that good email etiquette is as important as the face-to-face communication. You want to make sure that your emails are exemplifying who you are and what your intentions are in the email, as you would if you were face-to-face with that person. You also want to be mindful to be courteous and respectful at all times when you're emailing. Remember to avoid sarcasm and emoticons. Also keep emails brief and straight to the point. You also want to remember to respond in a timely manner. And finally, you want to proofread email messages prior to sending to others to ensure there are no grammatical or punctuation errors. Thank you for your time. This concludes my presentation. I hope that now that you are email etiquette smart, that you will apply some of these good email etiquette practices when composing your next emails. Again, thank you for your time.